Welcome to my first YouTube video. To those of you who aren't aware, I do stream basically every day chess videos. I play against people. I also go on ELO grinds. And the game you're about to watch right here is the game that got me to 1000 ELO. As you can see, I played at 91% accuracy. My opponent played at 83% accuracy. And I got one brilliant move. But I'm going to walk you through this game and tell you why I made those moves and things like that. Obviously, game review will also tell you what the better move would be, where inaccuracies are. And the reason why I want to show this is because I also want to be learning whilst I'm making these videos. So the first move I started with was d4 because I'm playing the Queen's Gambit a lot. I'm trying to learn it as best I can. I'm also trying to learn the lines and stuff now because I've only just recently figured out that there's an analysis section where I can put moves in and the engine will tell me what the best moves are. My opponent plays c6, I play c4, and then they play d5. And then I bring my knight out, this is all just book moves. Everything here is just book moves. And then here I play the best move, which is pushing my pawn out to get my bishop free. Their castle. I bring my rook here, protecting the knight. Obviously, I could have also used the queen there as the game shown, but I'm not really going to talk about the moves that are good moves and all of that unless it's like there's a clear best move on like, and I'm only gonna probably talk about inaccuracies and misses and stuff like that. But if it's a good move, it's fine. If it's the best move, I might acknowledge it here and there. But most I'm gonna acknowledge the moves that really make a difference in the game. So as you can see, we just proceed as normal, trade some pieces there. I'm also starting to realize that now I'd rather keep my bishop pair instead of always trading it for a knight. So I'm gonna stop doing that now. But at this time of me playing this game, I wasn't aware that that was the better option, if that makes any sense. And here, I just continue playing. And then the reason why here I blundered the fact that my opponent could fork my bishop and my knight, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna completely fail to reach my goal, which was to reach 1000 ELO. To be fair, this goal here was set for me to reach this by the end of the year, and I've reached it in May. So I'm quite proud of myself for that. But I knew I had to lock in, and then what you're gonna see now is me just locking in from this point forward. He plays obviously the best move to take the knight. I moved the bishop back because I'd rather keep the bishop because I want to eventually play a move that will allow my queen and my bishop to form like a battery and attack his queen, attack his king. I mean, so then we just continue to play, move his knight back, and then now I just start to advance my pieces forward, take up space and stuff like that. We start trading off pieces, and then we're continuously improving. As you can see, I'm making his pieces move further back, suffocating his pieces. Obviously, he's still ahead because I blundered, but it's fine. As you can see, I'm still taking advantage of the fact that he keeps moving back. So then again, I play the best move, which is just suffocating his pieces, advancing my pieces. And then here he makes a mistake. He was meant to take my pawn there, but obviously it didn't do that. So then what I do here, I play a great move, which is obviously to put my king completely safe. So now I'm able to focus on the attack, and I've managed to make the game equal again. And then he makes a blunder by trying to attack my bishop. I'm trying to attack my rook, and obviously I can just simply take the knight, which means I'm also attacking his queen. So the queen is obviously gonna mean a lot more to him than him winning my rook. So he obviously takes back. Then I play a great move here because he can't take my knight because of the fact that my pawn is defending it. So this is like an outpost square for the knight because the pawn's defending it, so it's very difficult to move it without like not having to like lose material or like damage your structure. Obviously, I'm not the best at chess, and I'm not claiming to be. So I'm just saying, like, if I'm saying things that you might disagree with, just comment down below what the correct terms are, whatever. But I'm still obviously very much new to the game, and I'm still in the process of learning. He moves his king there, which is obviously the best move. And here I wanted to put him in check again, so that because I was trying to figure out what to do, so I was just like kind of playing waiting moves. And here the game wanted me to go back to that square, but I was like, okay, I know what I want to do here. So what I've done is I've moved my rook in front of the bishop, and then he's pushed the pawn, which is the best move. But here I play a queen to d5, which is check, which he blocks with his queen, which is the best move. But see here, what I can do now is I could obviously trade pieces, but I noticed something. I noticed that I can take this bishop, which is obviously a brilliant move. And the reason why I've ignored the threat of my queen, because now he's going to take my queen, which is the best move, is because now that knight that I didn't bring back can now come back, which forks his king and his queen. So he has to move the king, and I get the queen back, which now allows me to be up material. And then we just proceed the game. We just continue to play, start breaking down, and I start advancing my pieces forward to eventually promote one of my pawns. As you can see, I'm starting to eat his pawns, and he's not going to be able to stop all these pawns. So then eventually he gets into a position where my opponent resigns. So I just want to show you this game because this is going to be my first YouTube video. I'm going to try to upload as much as I can, but I'm going to focus more on the streams. But yeah, this is the game that got me to 1,000 elo. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to catch you in one of my live streams.